Hi, I'm Sam. I'm a prenatal Pilates instructor, and today we will be going through a prenatal lower body flow. Before we move on, just make sure that you have spoken to your GP or your midwife so it's okay to do today. And if you're ready, just need a bit of space and a mat, and let's go. Let's position our feet slightly wider, and the toes are going to be pointing to the corner of our mats. We're going to lengthen through our torso, drawing the baby close to us. You're going to place your hands just on your hips, and we're just going to have that pelvic tilt engaged. So again, just bring it forward, relax those shoulders. And if again, we're going to bring our hands to our stomach, so you're going to place your hands on your baby right now. And as we take a deep breath in, exhaling inwards, fingers will separate, and we're going to draw them back in when we are releasing outwards. Again, draw that pelvic floor in, that elevator effect, and exhale. As we do so, we're going to now introduce those lowering down towards the ground. So taking that deep breath in, and exhale up. Squeezing our glutes. Deep breath in, and back up. Good. Exhale out, and in. We go for 4 more. So really try and focus on pushing those knees out towards those corners, keeping the torso upright. If we've got options and you want to introduce some weights, that's absolutely fine. 2 more. And squeeze on that top. And last one. And back in. Excellent work. We're going to take it to the top of our mats this time. And here we're going to ensure that our knees are slightly soft. Never pelvic tilt, check. Shoulders back and down. And let's lengthen through that spine. We're going to roll down, mobilizing that spine. Exhaling out as we drop the head. Allow the shoulders to drop forward. If we need to, bend the knees a little bit more. Support on that lower back. And then we're going to slowly walk it down to the mat, onto our knees. So when you're ready, we're going to lie on our side. If you need a block, by all means, please grab one. So we're just going to place that at the top of our mats. And as we slowly come onto our side, our heads are going to rest down, like so. Now we're going to keep the legs a little bit slightly forward, and the legs are going to be on top of one another. Our arms are just going to have nicely, comfortably. You can put it above your head or just by the side. You're going to draw the baby close to you once again, and ensure we're concentrating on bringing that pelvic floor in when we release as well throughout this exercise. And most importantly, stress about natural breathing, so don't forget to breathe. As we come up, we're going to imagine there's an elastic band around the ankles, and then we're going to come back down, joining that leg back to the ground. Exhaling out as we lift up, drawing in as we come down. Exhaling out, pushing the sole of that foot away from you. So we're flexing the feet. Exhaling out and down. So we're feeling that nice little bit of tension on the glutes and the side of our thighs as we go through this exercise. 3 more. And we lower. Last 2. And down. Last 1. And down we go. If we need to have a little bit of a breather, you can drop that leg in front of you. Just pad it out and feel that nice little movement. And then when we're ready, we're going to bring it back into that center. Legs on top of one another. This time we're going to go into a leg circle. So as we do so, top leg comes up. Imagine again, we draw the baby close to us, focus on that breathing. Small circles going clockwise and anti-clockwise. So we're going to start with anti-clockwise here. Breathing in, exhaling out. Each time we take that leg round. 2 more. Last one. Now let's take it the opposite way. Breathing in, exhaling out. 3, 2, and 1. Drop that leg down, bring it in front, and pat it out. Well done. Now we're going to bring it onto the opposite side. So we'll just bring it into seated, carefully bring yourself round, bring our block or book or whatever you feel comfortable. So slowly lowering ourselves back down, back onto our side, head's located on our block, nice and comfortable, drawing the baby close, relaxing. So keeping the legs extended, top leg's going to lift up, pushing away and slowly lowering it down. Again, we're going to lift up, exhaling out and drawing back in. Ensuring we're pulling through that pelvic floor on the way down and then lowering as we go around. We should be feeling the sides of our thighs here and also our glutes. Deep breath in and down. 4 more. Exhale. Last 3. Good. 2. You've got 1 more in you. And let's lift. And let's bring that leg in front and pal it out. Taking this as a nice way to relax. Moving into our leg circles. Bring that leg on top, ensuring the correct positioning. Flex the foot, lift that top leg up, and let's begin. Breathing in and exhaling out. Again, in and out. Let's change that direction. And out we go. If you're like me and you're feeling it working in the glutes, it's working perfectly. Nice and controlled. Last one here. And relax. Drop that leg in front and breathe. Taking this opportunity to get a little bit of a rest in. And as we come up, we're going to lift ourselves up slowly into the seated position where we're going to bring it round onto our plank hold. So we're just going to come round. First option, we're going to go on the forearms. So we're going to place our hands down into position and we're going to extend one leg. You can hold it here and squeeze. Drawing the baby close to you, engaging. Big part we want to make sure we're doing is also making we use our glutes. And then draw it back in. Other option, we can stay here. Third option, we can go back into a higher position, pushing through our palms, looking, keeping the head in neutral. Make sure we have that pelvic tucked under, squeezing our bums and engaging our pelvic floors. Deep breath in through nose and out through mouth. Excellent. 2 more deep breaths. Last one. And relax. Send ourselves back into a child pose and let's just push our chest towards the ground. Moving into our bird dog. Recessing those shoulders, hands underneath the shoulder blades, and we're going to have our feet hip width apart also. You should be able to see between the knees. If not, you can kind of work out that you can. Drawing the baby floor in, and again we want to make sure our back's in that tabletop position. So imagine we have that plate on our back. Keeping the head in a neutral position, We're going to slowly take the opposite arm to legs. And we're going to draw that back in. Again, let's extend away. And back into the center. We have a few options. You can put a band around the leg and you can push away. So we're activating a little bit more of those glutes if we wish to. Otherwise, we can draw that back in, still working at this intensity, exhaling out. And back into the center. 4 more for me. So really focus on drawing that baby close. Try and avoid the hips from rotating and bringing it nice and controlled. Remember that plate on the back as we do so. Last one on both sides. And back in. Reset those shoulders. Send ourselves back into that child pose. And slowly coming back. Bringing ourselves round now onto our mums once again. Focus on that deep breath in through nose. Drawing the shoulder blades down. Pulling the baby close to you in that pelvic tilt. And take that focus and back to our lateral. Deep breath in. And exhale out. 2 more. Last time. Well done today. Thank you for joining me on prenatal lower body flow. If you wish to join any more of our Pilates flow, join us on our YouTube channel.